Y'all, what's up? It's your girl B-Marshe. Welcome back to my channel, and this is my review for the 3-part series of Love is Blind After the Altar, the 3rd part. I was supposed to post this yesterday, but unfortunately I was kind of coughing a lot and I didn't want to be coughing all over the video, so I said why not, we'll do it today. I feel so great today. So let's get into the video. All right, so we do hear a little bit about they're still at the party, and Jessica's talking to the group of girls about her new boo thing. He is a doctor. He slid in her DMs. LC was in the conversation, and she thought, sliding in my DMs? Yeah, no, I'm not dating anybody who slides in my DMs. I don't know, girl. You might should give it a try. I mean, Jessica got lucky. She met a doctor. He is very nice looking. He's a very nice looking man. So, hey, slide in the DMs, you might get something. Okay, we talked to Gigi. Gigi comes face to face with Francesca, and yeah, it does not go well, as it wasn't supposed to. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of drama. You know, Damian's trying to hang around, but they eventually make him scoot along. Okay, go somewhere so I can talk to this girl. And she lets her know, like, that is her man. You need to back off. She don't see how they are friends. They claim they're friends, but apparently how Gigi was explaining the relationship, Francesca didn't know any of this. She was like, wait a minute, you guys are together, or you not together? It gave up the vibe that Damian's telling her one thing, but he's doing another thing with Gigi. So Francesca was like, well, if you guys are not together, or you guys are together, then why am I here? I think she really wanted more from the relationship, and Damian is just kind of like, we're just friends, but I kind of want to mess around with her. I don't know what he was thinking. Like I said, I think Damian loves the drama. I think he loves to fight with Gigi. I think it's a turn on for him, even though he says he doesn't like to fight with her. I'm not getting those vibes, because you're putting her in a situation where she's gonna pop off, and she didn't really pop off too much. She actually held it in pretty well. I'm very proud of Gigi. She have learned how to fight her battles with her words and not, you know, get so loud and outraged. She actually handled it in a very nice, nasty way, and I'm like, yes, girl, be nice, nasty to this heifer. We don't, what you doing here? But she also got in Damian's butt later on down in the episode. But we do see Francesca leave. She kind of felt disrespected, so she scooted along out the party, as she should. Okay, so let's go over to Jessica and giving Matt this gift that he acted like was the plague, and he was basically running away from her. Jessica had a gift for both the couples, for Lauren and Cameron, as well as Amber and Matt. And she went up to Matt because she knew she couldn't go up to Amber, because, you know, Amber don't like her. Like I said, Amber acts like there's this whole big, I don't know, like, being next to her is gonna come off on me, and she doesn't want to be in my relationship. It's weird how she treats Jessica. Like, it was back then, that was 2 years ago. You guys are still married. He has not left you for her. She's in a relationship with somebody else. So why are you intimidated by Jessica? Jessica tried to give him the gift, and then he ran over to his wife, as he should. And his wife was like, no, I don't want that gift from her. I don't want anything to get from her, okay? She tried to ruin our marriage, tried to come between us and break us up. I don't want nothing from her. Girl, just take the gift and say thank you and call it a day. It is not that serious. It is not dipped in poison. I don't think that Jessica cares that much about that. I don't know why. Matt is trying to keep the peace. That's why he didn't take the gift. He's like, look, if my wife doesn't want me talking to this woman, I shouldn't be talking to this woman, because he's trying to keep the drama down in his household. He gotta go home with this girl, okay? No offense to you, Jessica, but I gotta go home and I gotta live with her. So I am going to decline this gift respectfully. But thank you for the thoughtfulness of thinking of us. But unfortunately, my wife doesn't want me to have it. Yeah, I'm gonna need Amber to get over it. Girl, it's coming off insecure, and it's kind of like, you have no reason to be. He ain't going nowhere. He loves you. All right, let's move over to, oh, before I forget, when he rejected the gift from Jessica, she kind of went crying to Kenny, and they're all around her trying to support her. I thought that was kind of over dramatic. Like, Jessica, don't get your feelings all in it, girl. It's okay. Like, you should have been like, that's all right, cool. I at least try to give a peace offering. They don't want it, whatever. Here, Cameron, Lauren, here's an extra gift. Like, I don't think it was for all that, but Jessica comes off very sensitive sometimes. So, all right. Let's see. Oh yeah, like I said, Francesca leaves. She felt like she was being played in their relationship between her and Damian. Let's go over to Diamond. Diamond is ignoring her date. I see Ebony go over there and talk to him. I can't forget the man's name. And he basically said he wasn't trying to mingle with these people. He don't care what they talking about. Like, he doesn't know these people. He playing his phone. He's talking to his friend because Ebony and her man is his friend. So he was talking to her boyfriend. And Diamond finally comes up to him and said, oh, come on, let's go dance or whatever. And he was like, I'm ready to go. I was getting ready to go anyway. So she was like, well, if you want to go, then go. And so he leaves. And Diamond starts to kind of get upset. So Ebony and Lauren goes and pull her to the side. And she's kind of like, you know, I try to come to him, but I don't want to be like calling your hand and holding your hand throughout the party. I feel two ways about this. I can understand you not want to coddle somebody, you know, we're at a party. But I did see you with him most of the night. So why wasn't you with him most of the night? Like, he doesn't know any of these people. This is not like an event where I know this is people that you met in the past and you guys are friends, but you could have walked with him, kind of introduced him to some of your friends, you know, try to hang with him a little bit more. I think because he doesn't know these people and he wouldn't care about what they are thinking or what they're talking about. But she did make up a point in the conversation when she's talking to Lauren and Ebony, and she says that she had to text him first. Like, he wasn't texting her at all. Like, it went like 2 or 3 days and he hadn't said anything. So she reached out to him and then he would start responding. So he does kind of give off the vibe that I want you to chase me. I don't like that. Like, I want to be chased. I like you to chase me because I am the woman. So I am traditional in that sense. I want a man to chase me. So I do see that, okay, maybe this wasn't a good match if he's not the type of man who wants to chase a woman. He wants women to chase him. But I do have to get on Diamond and say, you have to actually sometimes coddle your date. If you're bringing somebody to an event that they don't know anybody except one person, well, 2 people, then, well, 3 if you include her. But you definitely need to probably kind of walk around with him, kind of somewhat cuddle, you know, a little bit and get to know him more. Because if this was your first date, I would feel some type of way if you kind of just leave me high and dry. Talk to me, come around me. I don't think Diamond doesn't know how to date yet. I don't know. It's coming off about that she didn't know how to date. Like, I kind of get what he's saying. I don't want to be here if you're not going to talk to me. What's the point of me being here? I'm just here for eye candy purposes, I guess. Anyway, let's go to the couples giving their speeches. Cam tried to give his speech to Lauren, and y'all, he got all teary-eyed and started to cry. And I was like, oh my God, Cameron, don't cry. Don't cry. I just love how he loves her. Like, he really loves her. And he expresses it in such a beautiful way of how much he really loves Lauren. And I can get Lauren's not very big on PDA because he is very big on PDA. He loves to touch and feel all over her. And just showing that affection is like, oh my God. Why can't I give you a Cameron? Like, I just want me a Cameron. Like, Jesus, give me a Cameron. So I thought that was so sweet. I was like, oh my God, Cameron is the man. Lauren, you're such a lucky girl. Anywho, we go over to Matt. Even Matt had me crying because they don't give off the vibe that you know, lovey-dovey. They kind of give off, you know, that they get along well, you know, they like hanging around each other. But I don't see like the Cameron, like the romanticness of it. So, but Matt, this something that was so sweet. I was like, oh my God, I think he might got Cameron beat. He made a video for Amber because he says every time he leaves the house before he goes to work, he tells her he loves her and he gives her a kiss on the lips. And it was a video every morning. He has been recording a video of him telling her he loves her and kissing her on the lips. And it was like all these days of him doing it. He does it every single morning. I was like, oh my God. Jesus Christ. oh my Jesus, why would you do that to us? It's so sweet. And even Amber was like, wait a minute, you were recording me every morning. She's like, most of the mornings, I really don't even know he's doing it. Like, that's how sweet he was. He's like, yeah, I had to kind of edit it a lot because you had a lot of nip slips out there because you like sleep naked. And I was like, thank you for that. Thank you for saving us from that visual. But damn, man, you ain't gotta be that sweet. Okay, let's move on before I cry. So Damian's ready to go from the party after, you know, all the couples have their little moments. And, you know, Gigi pulls him to the side and she gets into it with him about, you know, bringing this other girl and how do you feel about him. And she's mad at, you know, him not confiding in her because he says this woman's his friend. But it's not giving off friend vibes. It gives off like you guys want to sleep with each other. Like, do you want to be with me or not? That's how she wants to look at it. And Damian asked her, you know, do you trust me? Or was it, do you trust me? It was something around, like, do you want to be with me? Or do you want to work out with me? It was something like that. And she says she doesn't know because she doesn't trust him. And I can see that, but they talk too quick. What they do is they start to argue when they're mad. And it's kind of like they need to argue when they have both calmed down because they start saying things they don't mean. I don't think that she does not distrust him. I think that she's really more mad at the fact that he can't confide in her. And he keeps talking about this woman that he's confiding in. It's like, why not confide in me? I am the girl you're supposed to be with. I am the one that you're supposed to grow this relationship with. Like, why can't you confide it in me and not in this girl named Francesca? Like, if you want to be with Francesca, then go be with Francesca. Then leave me alone. I can see that. I think that they really have to sit down and really discuss where they are in their friendship, their relationship. Is it their relationship? You know, and really get to understand, because Damian, if you want to be with Gigi, then you need to talk to Gigi and not talk to Francesca about Gigi. Like, that's just dumb. Men are slow sometimes. Let's see. They talk about the party's over with, so we're going into the couples and what they see for the future. Of course, Amber sees kids in their future. Matt sees them doing anal. Yeah, she says not in this lifetime, so no to that. Cam sees them being together for 200 years because, you know, he is a scientist. He believes in us living, I guess, forever. And she's like, you're kind of crazy, man, to have me in a little bowl. And it's like, here's my wife, you know, here's my Lauren. He's like, no, we have all types of things now. You know, you can freeze yourself. She's like, I'm not doing that. Anywho, Cam's a little crazy. He's going to have him a Lauren 2.0. She's like, what the hell is a Lauren 2.0? Okay, it's Lauren and Lauren. There's no Lauren 2.0. And then we close out with some tea. So we see Diamond says that Mark was for everybody. Everybody was for Mark. Mark was for everybody. He was sleeping with a lot of people. That's what she claimed. She claimed he was sleeping with 7, 8 girls. I don't know. This is all alleged. This is what she said. I don't know if this is true or not. Carlton confirmed what I thought, which was that Elsie comes off a little desperate. And that she was messing with a few people as well. She wasn't just out here being, oh, I only messing with 1 or 2 people. No, girl. He said she was messing with a whole bunch of men too. Allegedly, I don't know if that's true. Now, he's talking about in the pods, not about, you know, I guess out there in the real world. But Diamond was talking about out in the real world, okay? Then we go over to the couples. And they asked him a question about something, I guess. What did you find out about your partner that you didn't like? And he says that, Matt says that Amber leaves hair all over the place, like everywhere. He said, one day I found hair in my crack of my ass. I was like, how did that get there? Like, ew, that's nasty. Amber, put that back. Amber says that Matt likes to leave clothes everywhere. He feels like if he puts his clothes next to the hamper, somehow they're going to get washed. I hate when men do that. Like, it's a whole hamper there. Throw them clothes in the hamper. You got like a whole 2 feet away from each other. Like, boy, whoo, Jesus, that gets on my nerves too. Lauren says that Cam, she thought that he was gonna be so nice and so sweet and loving-dovey, which he is all those things. But Cam is a freak. She said underneath the clothes, honey, Cameron is a freak. He wanted all the time, everywhere, which way, up way, down ways, on the couch, in the morning, in the nighttime, in the afternoon. She said Cameron is a freak. I said, oh, Cameron freak. Cameron didn't say anything. He said, I just agree with whatever Laura says. He asked her what she said. He said, oh, okay. And that was really it, y'all. It was really cute. Nothing too much. We learned anything new. Other than the fact that Cameron is a freak, which we all knew that because he loved to touch and rub all over his wife. But that is the end of the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Give this video a nice thumbs up to the algorithm how much you love the girl. And I shall see you guys in the next review. Bye.